In this video, what we are doing is to solve for the magnitude of the number of forces we have here. Okay, so this is a pure resolution of forces problem. The forces of 2 Newton, 4 root 3 Newton, 8 Newton, 2 root 3 Newton, and 4 Newton act at A in the direction AB, AC, AD, AE, and AF, respectively, i.e. A, B, C, D, F, forms a regular hexagon. Okay, find their resultant in magnitude and direction. Now, the first thing you want to do is kind of imaginate the direction of the forces. So let's say this is a point. Let's say it's a point A. So if the forces are acting towards A, so it means the first force might just be acting this way, then another one this way, then maybe this way also, because they're acting towards A. Okay, so before we do that, we must get the angle difference between each of the lines, each of the forces that formed an hexagon. You know that an hexagon has 6 sides. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, from solution, for interior angles, to get the total angle inside the interior of any polygon is basically 2n minus 4 bracket 90. Okay, so this should give me, since we're talking about an hexagon, that will be 2 times 6 minus 4 times 90. Okay, and I believe this should give a 720. Okay, now this is the total angle inside the hexagon. Now we need to get the difference in the angles. So for us to do that, we'll do two things. We first of all divide this number by the number of sides, and that's 6 sides of it. Hexagon has 6 sides. Okay, so let's just go straight to the point. Okay, first of all divide it by the 6 side and also the number of triangles that are inside an hexagon. If you draw a regular hexagon, this is what you get. So when you divide it, you actually get 4 triangles. Okay, so when you divide it by the number of sides and the number of triangles inside the hexagon, what you get, the angle you get is the angle difference between each of the sides. So angle difference will be 720 divided by 6 also times 4. Okay, and this should give me something. It should be 720 divided by 24. That's 30. So it means for every line, there's a 30-degree difference between them. So if I'm to draw this diagram now, what I'll be seeing is, let's assume this is the point A. For reference sake, since we are starting from the beginning, the first force here will be acting at 0 degree. Okay, so it will just be acting horizontally. So this is the 2 Newton force, that's the first force. Then the difference now between the next force becomes 30 degrees. Okay, and that's 4 with 3. Then again, the next one becomes 30 again. That is the 8 Newton. Then the other one is this one is 8 Newton. Then have 2 root 3. Then last here is 4 Newton. Okay, so we can complete it like this. So this gives you the regular hexagon. Now how do we get the resultant of a shape like this? Now if you remember, we said the resultant force has 2 components. It has horizontal component and it has vertical component from the other videos. Now for me to look for the horizontal components, all I just need to do is the force times the cosine of the angle subtended, right? So that will be for horizontal components now. That will be 2. Since the angle is subtended, since the force is starting from 0, so that will be 2 cos 0 plus 4 root 3 subtends an angle 30 cos 30 plus 8 cos so 30 plus 30, that's 60. So the total angle from here to here is 60 plus, since here is, we said the difference we got was 30, so difference between the 2 angles here is 30. So we'll continue from here, 60, 90, right? So then you say 2 root 3 cos 90. As we move to the last one, plus 4, I'll give you 90 plus 30, that's 120. That's 4 cos 120. Okay, so we start looking for the cosine of each of the angles. So that will be 2 cos 0, that should be 2. So 2 cos 0 is 2. 4 root 3 cos 30, that's plus 6. 8 cos 60 plus 4 plus 2 root 3 cos 90, 0 plus 4 cos 120. Now cos 120 times 4 is minus 2, so this place becomes minus 2. So we'll do the total addition. 2 minus 2 is out, so the answer should be 10 Newton. So we can see the resultant x. This is the horizontal component. Now let's go for the ROI, which is the vertical component. Okay, so it's just a difference for the cosine to become sine. That means 2 sine 0 rather plus 4 root 3 sine 30 plus 8 sine 60 plus 2 root 3 sine 90 plus 4 cos 120. Okay, so we go again. 2 sine 0, that's 0, plus 4 root 3 sine 30. Okay, that's 3.464. I'll say 3 decimal places. You can go 4 decimal places. So my next one there is 8 sine 60 plus 6.928. Okay, we have 2 root 3 sine 90. Okay, plus 3.464 plus 4. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be sine 4 sine 120 0.464. Okay, so what I'll just do, add everything up. 3.464 plus 6.928 plus 3.464 plus 3.464, 17.32. Okay, just to do a check, 2 times 0 is 0, 4 root 3 times sine of 30. Okay, correct. Okay, that's 8 sine 60. Okay, this is correct. Now we've gotten our Rx and our Ry. What we need to do now is just using the formula for resultant force. Now for resultant force, R is equal to the square root of Rx squared plus Ry squared. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Okay, so this gives us R is equal to the square root of 10 squared plus 17.32 squared. So 10 squared plus 17.32 squared. So this gives me 3.999824. So if I take the square root of 8, that's 19.9996 Newton. So we can definitely approximate it to 20 Newton. Because if I approximate this 9 to this 9, it becomes 10. Also move forward to the one that's 20. Right? Now, for me to get my direction, it means the total resultant that's acting on A is 20 Newton approximately. Now, for me to get my direction, all I need to do is, if you remember, we derived the formula which says tan theta is equals Ry over Rx. If I should draw a diagram like this, and this is theta, then this is Rx, this is Ry, and this is my 90, because this is what happens. We've resolved it into the component of Rx, that's the horizontal component, and Ry, which is the vertical component. Okay, so we just need to consider, here is the opposite, here is the adjacent. Okay, so from tan, from the ratio of tan, that is opposite over what? Adjacent. So that's just basically how we got this formula. If I'm to recall from the previous video. Okay, so from this place, all you need to do is take tan to the other side, becomes the inverse of tan. So that will be tan inverse of Ry over Rx. So this should give me tan inverse of 10 divided by, or rather 17.32 divided by 10. Tan inverse of, so 17.32 divided by 10. Okay, 1.732. So if I take the inverse tan, the answer is 59.999 degrees, or we could just say 60 degrees. Okay, so we have gotten the angle, but to what direction? Now, since we have gotten this 60 degrees, the 60 degrees is to this side. This is A, this is where it started, B. So this is supposed to be B, C, D, E, F. Okay? So it moves at 60 degrees to AB. Okay? This is the resultant force, that is 20. It's moved because they are all going this direction. So it is at 60 degrees to the horizontal, that is to AB, because AB is horizontal. Okay? 60 degrees. That's the direction of the force. So you can go through this video again just to get a clear understanding of everything. If you don't really get everything, okay? So if you find this video helpful, what I want you to do is like the video, right? Then share it, okay? So that's all from my side. I'll see you in the next video, okay?